Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate Nissan Micra. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really am struggling to see any stone chips. Couple of minute ones to the very edge of the bumper. Just put my fingernail next to them so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see a single mark at all. The car does have premium branded tyres fitted all round, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the passenger sill. There's absolutely nothing negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. Get a close up underneath the door handle and highlight there's no marks or scratches, can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge, once again can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does include no chips to the door edge again. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the passenger front. Really am struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side. First I'll point out the passenger step is unmarked all the way along. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the vehicle, there's no sign of any wear to the interior. Just get a close-up of the wing and edge of the passenger seat to show you that. Really nice inside. Car's had the genuine overmats fitted from new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close-up of the passenger footwell to highlight that. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, once again step completely unmarked. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. As I said, really nice inside. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the rear parking sensors as well as the rear view camera. No marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. They are the genuine mats fitted from new. Done the job and protected all the carpets. All the plastics in the luggage compartment really nice as well. Just bringing you around to the driver's side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the passengers, can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. That alloy wheel, same as the other two I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark at all. Nothing to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door, exactly the same. Really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Can't see any chips to the door edge again. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps are unmarked. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Onto the final bumper corner, once again free from any scuffs or marks. Nothing to point out on the driver's front wing. I've already mentioned both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Moving on to the driver's door. Once again, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. If there's going to be any marks or scratches, usually is under the driver's door handle. But once again, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. No sign of any wear to the edge of the driver's seat either. That is just a shadow from the steering wheel. I can assure you it isn't a mark to the driver's seat. Overmats have protected all the carpets. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Really is a cherished example. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Nissan Micra, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions regarding the delivery process or car in general, please do just get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch.